and we are exactly where we left off. So let me just really quickly get the link and post it to Discord. Oh boy. So, Angel Island feels like it's a bit smaller than the other continents. That said, well, the fights are all as difficult as some of the fights we've been through. It might still take us a while. I don't know. But I have a feeling that we're pretty close to the end. That next week, sometime next week, I'll probably run out of game. Tragic. Okay, where's Discord? There it is, with a little paste and an at here. Boom. Okay, now I just need to be able to read chat, and everything should be perfect. Great! Alright. So, last time we cleared out Hadriex. So, let's sort out what we have done. Starting with... Oh, okay, Adele and Clive? Okay, sure. Why not? You think? It took you 3-4 continents of combat before that occurred to you? Let me see. I need to make a small adjustment to here. Okay. Not quite right. There. Good enough. But an enemy is an enemy, no matter the circumstance. What about mind control? Because that's a thing too. But yeah, on the battlefield, yeah, no, it's just... Yep, on the battlefield, one just, fights. There's no room for mercy. Alright, what do we got here? Would you like herbs that you could find just lying around anywhere in the local area? Seriously, I'd understand if you wanted herbs from an exotic continent. We've been to plenty. But no, you just want the local ones. Okay, fine. Alright, let's see what we got here. Goat biscuit. They have infinite goat biscuits. Its appeal is lost on the human palate. What about beastmen? Would the beastmen like some goat biscuits? Is that how I get people to not like me anymore? I give them goat biscuits? Attack a single enemy with first strike. And it's free if it's at night. It's pretty cool, actually. Oh, we're very, very limited in who's allowed to equip it. I see. You're the only class who can use it. That's a shame. I have you using dodge equipment, so... Wow, 2 defense. But you gain parry. And parry is really good. Oh, hey. Oh. Wow. I don't really use these very much, but I'm sure I could find somebody who wants them. Later. I'm going to be stingy with my cash because I know there's going to be more to buy. Sure, here, have a treat. What? Okay. I guess we're milking goats today. Well, I wasn't expecting that to be our adventure for the day, but hey. Milking goats from horseback is tricky. But he is a skilled enough rider. I suppose he found a way. Okay, let's see. What else we got going on in the area? Yeah, winged people might not like caves. Gotta get myself some of the archers. Hey, Bez. Hey, Dravard. I have a MS Paint image I just saved and plopped on my desktop, and it's the next build for Dominions. Or my current guess. I'm still figuring it out. Just gonna hire a couple of you, but what do I do with you? That's a good question. What do your stats want? Photon arrow's so cool. Tailwind, shining light. I guess I'm not really using you for attack power. I guess. Should I go for a dodge? I think so. I think they want to be dodgy. I think they want to be dodgy. There we go. That's about right. Alright, Lola Bunny. Welcome to the team. We're gonna go Lucky Lucky again. We'll invert it. Yeah, red and black the other way this time. Should work. Cool. Yeah. I looked through all the different nations in early age. I haven't gotten to the middle and late age yet. I looked at them all. And I found humans are size 3. I found giants who were size 5. That's not good enough. No, we need them to be bigger. I found giants who were size 6. It's not good enough. We need to be bigger than that. So I looked and I looked. And I found one single giant that is size 9. And it's a troop, so I can recruit a whole bunch of them. Okay, it's really expensive. I can recruit a few of them. Okay, it costs multiple holy points per turn. I can hire one of them per turn. Maybe. If I can afford it. So naturally, I immediately decided to see how much I could build the blessings around them to make them as ridiculous as possible. Most importantly, there's a blessing that can actually make them size 10, which is the game's absolute ceiling. Nothing is allowed to get bigger than 10. So, yes, we will have the biggest giants. In theory. It's all theoretical. So I I built it out. I still haven't figured out the spells. That's the next thing I need to figure out. And then I screenshotted it, dumped it in MS Paint, saved it, so I've got the current build, and I'm... It's really stretched thin. Like, I can't do anything with any of the scales. I'm having to leave them all at 0, and I can only get 3 Dominion, which is why I can only hire one of them a turn max at the start of the game. And my guy, I picked the Sage. He won't even be in play for the first year. He starts the game sleepy and doesn't, like, literally have to go through the first year of the game without having a guy. So, it's like, there's all kinds of things I've had to do that I don't like. But I will have the Giants of Doom. At the very least, their blessings will make them terrifying on the battlefield, I hope. They will be really, really freaking tough. In theory. We gotta finish the undead game first, of course. Of course. Oh wait, I already talked to you. Oh, good morning, James. Why is my face so big today? I don't know. I'd like it to be slightly zoomed out, but this is what the camera did today. And I didn't want to make myself late by dicking with it. See, I used to use a webcam. It was pretty low quality, and then I set it up with all this crap. I had to spend like a day getting my phone to work as a webcam. You'd think that would be something that would just be like, boom, download an app, done. No, it was a huge pain in the ass. And ever since I set it up with my phone, yeah, it's had all kinds of inconsistencies all the time. It's annoying. But I guess it's better than blowing a whole bunch of money on an expensive camera, which I did twice. I'm still pissed at this thing for breaking within the first day of me using it. Just stopped working. Died. Yeah, I figured, hey, the phone isn't gonna break. I hope. I really want these big guys with the great shields. I need to see their stats and see how they do. We need to find them. Alright, let's see what we got here. Sniper Amber Lens. True Strike Critical. Eliminator. Attack a single enemy, inflicts passive sealed death blow if they're at but 75% accuracy. 75% accuracy and minus 10 magic defense? No, I'm not using that. Alright, what do you got? Cup and saucer. Sure. Sure. Oh, right. You just need some herring. Sure. Hey there, focus. That's right. I was the giant all along. I've always been size 10, you just didn't know it. Let me see. You go. Okay. I think I forgot something important over here. Let's station the big lady. There. What would she like? I don't have a gift that's violent enough. Food! No, she doesn't like desserts. A ruby! She loves a ruby! Wow, I've never seen 200 before. She loves a ruby. Big into gemstones, huh? Let's see, I've got 27. Still don't know what Fevrite is for. I could buy anything I want now. But the things left are the things I didn't want. I could buy a lot of stat-up items, though. And by a lot, I mean, 12. I could buy 12 stat boost items. Well. Alright, we're ready to go to the next battle. There's one over here. Let me double check with you. I bought all your best stuff, right? Gravity. Such an interesting ability. A staff that gives hit points and defense. You know what? I think somebody could make use of this. Yeah. Yeah. That would actually be pretty good. Yeah, that would be really good. I would give it to you. Yeah, that's a great one. Okay. Size 10 can be the size of a skyscraper. If a human is size 3, then size 10 means you probably come up to somebody's knee. Oh, I should probably name their pretender little guy. Because he's only going to come up to, like, their knee. He's going to be running around finding gems for them and being really helpful. This little bookish tiny guy. Okay, we need to change a few things. Oh boy. Now's the tricky bit. So... which are we gonna do? So she has this amazing freeze-all enemy move that gets to be critted. You're so useful! Sharon, you're so good, and I'm so sorry. I'm replacing you with one of these. Hold on, I need a closer look at this one. Ack. Offensive, offensive? Normally I'm a fan of that, but in your case, no. You can have Lola. She'll do. Alright, what do we want to do with this? The first thing we want to do is say back row. Activates after using an active skill. Maybe I should have gone with Go-Getter. Okay. None of that. You know... I think we're gonna go that. Yeah, delaying shot should be good enough for what this team does. Yeah. Alright, you're gonna need a bow. Your accuracy is already amazing. I think you... Oh, no, you can't lose initiative. In fact, I'll give you the combat bow. And I'm gonna give you the Raven Feather. I have one, right? Doggone, I need to go find some feathers. Wait a minute. Was that on? Alright, you know what? Let's take a moment. We gotta buy a feather. It is critical that we have a feather. We don't want to fail for want of, something stupid like this. Do we even have any in the world available for sale anywhere? Come on. How hard is it to get a, feather? We seem to have a problem here. We seem to be experiencing difficulties. Where did I get them from? They weren't for sale anywhere? I bought them from you, and no one else in the world had them. Oh. I need this. It's kind of important. I'll steal yours. Ooh. Oh, I'll steal that too. You know, as much as that Karnat bow is great, actually, you'd be much happier with the PowerPoint. Yes, okay. That's good. Well, at 39, we can probably, you know, I wish we had the Raven, but, you know what, 39 is good enough. Alright, you know what, this is good enough. Here's a royal scarf. I don't think I have a blue scarf that's available. I think everyone's kind of hogging them up. So, you'll have to make do with, Wow, I don't even have a lapis pendant. Man, I got nothing. You're just gonna have to make do with, would you like, Dangerous anklets, or, maybe what you actually want is, Oh, that's pretty cool. How about... Oh. Oh yeah, I got the one Heroes Medallion. Oh, that's pretty awesome. It's kind of wasted on you, though. Hold that thought. We must find somebody more worthy. We'll give them the Hero's Medallion, and you'll have their leftovers. But who is worthy of such a treasure? You know what, actually, yes. We'll give the Dark Elf the, Hero's Medal. That'll make her significantly deadlier. Now she can actually pull off that elemental roar if she likes. If only she had a way to gain some fairies first. We'll get there. Okay, and that importantly gives you the opportunity to slip one more blue for a full set. Alright, what I really want her to do is tailwind the back row badly. And I think it'll work. This will make this team significantly stronger. The faster we get the sorceress to lay down the law, the better this team will be. I guess we should take one more look. Who wants a shining light? And I've also got a high-level cleric up for grabs. Anybody want these? Everyone wants them, if only we had a 6th slot. Honestly, it's great. They're both great. I wish I had some team I could put them in. We'll just hold them in reserve for later. Let's try an auxiliary stage. Still don't know what we're going to do about all these horrible blindnesses all the time. Alright. Size becomes exponential. Well, they're only it's how much space they're taking up in a square, so you can probably measure how big the square is. Normally you can fit 3 people in a square, 3 people in a demi-lich. Well, looks pretty straightforward to me. Let's see. What if I made you the leader? You? Yeah, we're definitely putting you in charge. Let's see what happens when we try the new team in battle. In the meantime, you guys should probably shut that down. Oh, hello, we found something in the forest. Never mind, there's only 4 of them. They don't count as an enemy. They're a speed bump. Alright, let's see if this works. Hasten charge. Delaying. Oh, we put the keen on that. That's wasteful. Alright, you've had your initiative pulled down, and our initiative goes up. Throwing your keen calls wantonly. Yeah. The ice is still way too slow. Blindness, that's cool. There it is. Alright, I can make a couple adjustments to the team. The blizzard is still way too slow. I can't fix that. At least not with the tools available to me at present. However, keen call. Condition 1. Let's say... I do kind of want you throwing keen calls on them. Alright, let's go with Condition 1, combatant type must be infantry. I think that'll be good enough. As long as the initiatives don't get too mixed up, it should be reserved for these 3. And you really could use some more blue. You could really use some blue points. Oh well. Alright, let's see if that fixed it. The Titans, 25 feet tall, huh? I don't know. Those giants in The Hobbit, in the Lord of the Rings movie by Peter Jackson, were mountains. Those were pretty big. Well, those were a bit more than 25 feet. Holy Cradle. I don't know this guy. He's a new class. I'm guessing a healer? There we go. Guaranteed crit on the Blizzard. Preemptive heal. Interesting. And he dodged a snowstorm. He just dodged every snowflake. He's a Toho character. And anti-aircraft gun takes him down. Alright, that was pretty good. I wish I could find a way to boost the witch's initiative further, but she's pretty good right now. Fortunately, those will still wall us somehow. Somehow. Ooh, that'll actually defeat this team. Will it now? Huh. Whoops. Crunch. Start thwacking that. And we have... Who we're gonna send down there? Go get that. Eh. You might survive the fight, but we're just gonna keep shooting you with ballista bolts till you're done. Oh man, the ballista just crushes the shield guys. The flying shield... Oh man, the ballista just destroys flying units. Holy crap. Not gravity. Boosted your movement speed a little. There's nothing to hit with the catapult. Alright, you... Still an automatic loss. Why? Do the archers kill her before she blizzards? Or do they blind her so that her blizzard misses somehow? I bet that's what happens. Man, I miss having that cleric on the team pretty badly right now. I can't... There's no accessory slots that are free. Nothing that's free. Well... what do we need? What do we need? What do we need? Foxes and owls? That'll do. Good work up there. Keep firing that ballista at him. They're having a blast up there. There they are. The blizzard's got them. Okay, team. We're getting a lot of levels from this match. That tells me how dangerous it is. Okay, what can we do? Archers. Ah, I thought archers would have done some damage to the angels in the back. Oh, they did. No, they did damage to the front row? That's weird. Okay. Double ranged assist. Go, my new Fox team! You guys are ridiculous. This is a nasty team. But that blind is a hell of a trick. That would have devastated them if they hadn't blinded me there. Well. Does she take up 5 food tickets lots? She should. Catch you later, James. Try to keep blinding them, keep sealing their abilities. Maybe if I put an owl with that team, with the witch. Nah. But maybe. Go back in for the kill! Why fight when you can just let the arrows do the work? Fight smarter, not harder. Alright. And you all become... Well, there's a couple points of evasion in there, so it's a good level up. I'm not really sure what you need in your level ups. Yeah, there you go. That's a weird pose. Military Master treats these. Fill in those last few slots. Phantom Knight's Great Shield. So that should be a ton of magic resistance again, right? Did I already get one of those? Yep. It's the same as the other one we got. You want your hoplite to have a whole bunch of magic defense? Kinda do, but I kind of also like them, you know, being able to block things, because that's kind of their entire point. I don't want to give them a make-believe shield that only stops spells. What the... Okay, I guess we're back into the war zones. Should we go for the walled city? Or... let's go for the walled city. I really hope I get some new hoplite. The flying hoplite might be the solution to some of my problems. You have processed sugar? Wow. Are you using sugar beets, or have you discovered sugar cane? Hey, Neil! Hey, where you been, man? Does it matter if a lance is sharp? It's a lance. It's mostly about the shock of impact, because you're riding a horse. His servants are probably Zenorians. They're probably all mind-controlled and crazy. They'd make terrible job at cooking. Let's see. Jungle Giantist. Looks like She-Hulk. Huh. Which game is that in? Horizon Forbidden West. That's kind of what I was suspecting. Because like I said, I know somebody who doesn't even play very many... well, he can't really play video games anymore due to physical limitations, but he likes watching Let's Plays a lot, and he watches... he was a big fan of Zero Dawn. Like, he really liked Zero Dawn. I never heard a whisper of him from him about Forbidden West, so I can only assume that that it wasn't as good as the original. He got really into the original and the world and all kinds of lore and stuff. Yeah. And I'm just looking at it like, wow, robot dinosaurs. That game looks really freaking cool. Like, how can you go wrong with robot dinosaurs? He should be able to make a dozen games like that, and they should all be great. But, you know, whatever. One of these days I'll get to Zero Dawn. And we'll see. We'll see, Okay, here we go. Hey, if you got a Switch, I can definitely recommend this game. This game here is pretty good, and it'll keep you busy for quite a while, too. They spent, like, VanillaSoft spent a crazy amount of time on it. Let's see. Alright. I'm not seeing anything weird. I think this is just a normal fight. Yeah, this shouldn't be anything. Okay, cool. Yeah, actually this one should be super easy if, Huh. Landmines. How unfortunate for you. I'm just gonna fly over them. Alright, let me see. Yeah, we got this. I suppose I'll throw... We need to get the Fox team to continue getting experience. Oh, wow, they're not... This actually counters... Oh, the blindness. Yeah, that'd do it. Oh well. Wow, arrow support doesn't even help. Whatever. Do your thing, guys. Oh dear. Knockback. Yeah. Dino Crisis. One of these days I gotta play Dino Crisis. I still need to do Dark Souls, more of the Dark Souls games. The first one was pretty good. It was a hell of a game. I was impressed. It seems that if you play Unicorn Overlord, you get very much into looking at all the different, like, you want to see what everybody else's builds are, and what battle tactics they assign their guys. Yeah, these guys are just way too durable. The blindness, and then the heavy armor. Yeah. Ah, well. This'll take care of them. This'll deal with them. Blindness. That stupid blindness. Man. I have to figure out a way to deal with blindness. I gotta figure something out. It is debilitating. That'll do it. You initiative me down, I initiative me up at the same time. Alright. Well. What? Hey, you can't do that. I mean, I can do that, but you can't do that. Only I can pull items out of nowhere. That's the player's prerogative, I'll have you know. Ah, crap, am I still in range of your magic? Anyway, there's 3 guys in the unit. That's not even... That's just a speed bump. That's a little bit worse. Huh. Really? Weird. I knew that killing the dinosaurs and making weapons, like just scavenging their parts and making spears and stuff out of them, was part of it. So they're making you use specific weapons to harvest stuff. I mean, if you're gonna go that route, give us what we really wanted iconoclasts to be. Give us wrenches and screwdrivers and let us disassemble the dinosaur while it's trying to fight us. That would be cool. Shadow of the Colossus, climb on it, start cutting wires and things. Iconoclast was one of the biggest disappointments to me. Man, I had waited years for that game, and it was a well-made game. I mean, you felt the effort the artist put into it every second you were playing it, but it was just... It was not the game I was promised. Oops. Oh no! No! I didn't mean to push that. I was trying to read chat and my thumb brushed a button on the controller. How to retire faster. Well... Well, I don't know what to tell you. I've got another decade to go before I could even think such thoughts. No, the angels are the ones causing blindness when I fight against them. I haven't gotten the angel healer yet. There is an angel, there is a type of unit that's an angel healer. I just don't have one yet. I think the elves are pretty good at at recovering status effects. Alright. Excellent. We still haven't recovered, huh? Gotcha! Okay. We can skip seeing that one. We know how that'll play out. Just enough to make it to that flag. Yeah, that was worth it. Alright. Are you strong enough to... Oh shit. Reinforcements. Not a problem. Not a problem. Quick cast. Quick cast. Hold up. No. That's a no. You're not allowed to do that. Absolutely not. No, you're a one-trick pony. Okay? Everything about you, every piece of equipment, all of it, goes into just doing one thing. Let's not change that. Alright, let's go with, fine, whatever. We'll have to do this in 2 hits. Have you noticed that I've already wiped out all the Zenorians? You're literally the only guy left. I don't even see the oh wow, no damage. Huh. There we go. You kicked him twice! I still haven't decided whether or not to take her kick away. I like it, but I don't know if it's the best use of her action points. Yeah, the angel archers with their blindness, man. They're ridiculous. They're so ridiculous. Oh, well, uh-oh. Even though it only lasts for 1 attack, it's still ridiculous. I think it's basically Solar Flare from Dragon Ball Z. The angels are just going psh, and flashing you in the eyes right before you swing your sword. So it's only blinding you for a second, but, I mean, that's all it takes. Wow, literally the only one left standing is their spearman. Okay, well... finish them. There we go. Excellent. Wow, 3 hit points. You don't usually see a level up that good. Hmm. A Dex Fighter Archer. Man, I'll tell ya, I don't know about 5th edition, but in 3rd edition, and especially Pathfinder, playing a Fighter Archer is almost cheating. It's just so incredibly good as a build. It has to do with action economy. Like, if you're a sword fighter, it's like, okay, I want to make a full attack. Well, you have to be within 5 feet of the enemy to make a full attack. Otherwise, you have to move and you get 1 attack. Oh, okay. Well, I move to the enemy, I make 1 attack. On the next turn, I'll make a full attack. Okay, the goblin's dead. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a move and make a single attack before... Meanwhile, the fighter archer, every turn, I make a full attack on him. I make a full attack, I shoot him twice, and shoot that other goblin on the other side of the planet twice, and, you know, I just spread my shots out however it's all about that action economy. The fighter archer is way better than people realize. It is such a powerful, powerful build. But you're going to want a high strength. Again, I don't know if 5th edition turned 5th edition turned everything inside out. Every time I hear about 5th edition, it starts making my head hurt pretty quickly. Because nothing... Like, it's the game I'm used to, but it's not the game I'm used to. In 1,000 ways, like things that work, builds that would work perfectly, suddenly there's something missing. Or some piece that works differently. And it's just like, because I talk to nerds, and I talk about D&D a lot. And I know people who play a lot of 5th edition, and the incompatibilities are constantly... See, I don't know about in 5th edition, but in earlier editions you wanted really high strength if you were an archer. You wanted really high strength and a composite bow, because that was how you dealt more damage.
Jerome 殿、解放軍に参加してもらえないだろうか。何？あなたはアルビオンの一領主で、ゼノイラ軍ではない。本来、戦う理由はないはずだ。ああ、そうだな。しかし、私がゼノイラに組みしたのも事実。そんな私が解放軍に入る資格などないだろう。確かに。本意でゼノイラに加担していたならばそうだ。
Should I just replace my paladin with this guy? I'm tempted. He do more damage.
ジェローム様は領民を守るためゼノイラに従っていました。ゼノイラが侵略してきたあの日、ジェローム様はすぐに行動を起こし、彼らに交渉を持ちかけたのです。物資や兵力を提供する代わり、領民に手出ししないようにと。
調査によれば、実際この町であなたを非難する者は、領主は我々を守るためによくやってくれたと。そんなあなたをぜひとも歓迎したいと思っている。もう一度聞こう。解放軍に参加しないか。そうまで言われて断るわけにはいかないな。承知した。謹んでお受けいたす。私を信じてくれた領民のため、再び槍を握ろうではないか。
Alright. Let me see, where were we? Let's see. Strong inkling what the big secret is. I don't know what puzzle you have cracked. Crafting belongs in some games, and it doesn't belong in others. And for some reason, they decided to put it in all the games. Industry wisdom strikes again. 5E has no full attacks. Yeah, I think that was one of the things. And they had rewritten how quickened spells work, and fighters got a bonus action, and everything is combat advantage or combat disadvantage. It's like, okay, I flank the enemy, that would be a +2 bonus. The enemy's been blinded, okay, that means they've got a 50% miss chance of... and the enemy has been hit with this and that has this. All these things stack. 5th edition. Oh, you have combat advantage. Okay, what if I also do this? Well, you still just have combat advantage. Well, what if I also do this and you can build your character to hit them with like 4 different effects? No, you just have combat advantage. Any one of those effects is just combat advantage. There's no reason to stack multiple debilitating effects on an enemy. Oh, okay. Well, I see. 5th edition ranged weapons scale entirely with dexterity, including damage. See, they've changed the game so much. In an earlier edition, that's so broken. I can literally tell you that pure dex, allowing dex to damage, was a bridge that you had to be very careful about crossing. What was it? The Dervish Dancer could do that in Melee. And the Dervish Dancer, players, when I DM'd, players were always talking and looking at the Dervish Dancer because it's so incredibly powerful. Because dexterity will become one stat to rule them all. It's your initiative. It's your reflex save. It's your attack rolls. And then you make it also, it's also your armor class. And then on top of everything else, you make it your damage roll, and it's just like, well, I guess dexterity is just the ultimate stat. It does everything now. And strength does nothing now. So yeah, I'm particularly sensitive in what dex does to a game because I wrote my own book with guns in it, and well, you couldn't increase the damage of a gun with strength, so I had to carefully write the rules for how dex applied to damage, and I was under the reason we don't use swords anymore is because guns are better. That's why guns are used in warfare. So I literally wrote it going, okay, I'm gonna let the guns be stronger than bows, relatively. Although bows will still kill you. Bows are still deadly. But yeah. So I'm particularly, like... I had a lot of feats and a lot of countless hours spent carefully considering what that did. And at one point I wrote a spell that broke the game. I wrote Ray of Enfeeblement, but it did dex damage. I had to carefully and surgically nerf it because of how ridiculous that spell was when it actually saw play at the table. Because it's a ranged touch attack that lowers your dexterity. And now that your dexterity is lower, it's easier to hit you with another ranged touch attack. Like another Ray of Numbness. Oops! Let's be careful about this. The mystery of the Dark Urge. A special character you can play. Oh. Yeah, I think Carbot mentioned something about that. He did, Carbot's been making... Well, he's Carbot, he does what he does. But he did one where he talked about the actual characters in game he was playing, that he was making the stuff based off of. And one of them had accidentally picked Dark Urge. and they didn't know what was going on, including the player who picked it. He was just doing horrible things. Man, Carbot is great. I still can't believe when Blizzard lost him. Forever, he did nothing but Blizzard games. And then all of a sudden, he started doing games that weren't made by Blizzard anymore. I was like, wow. Wow, you managed to lose Carbot. Oh. Is he... they have the same health. He actually has more physical defense. The lower magic defense is, I guess, okay. He hits so much harder, though. Is it? Should I? What are you really contributing to the team? I mean, I put you in front to be kind of a tank, but you're not a very good tank. You know what? I'm retiring you. Yeah. We're dumping you out. We're putting Jerome in your place, and we're gonna give him... Let me see. What did you have? It's not a bad shield. What did I have on you? Did you have this? Royal Guard. Not too bad. No, I think he had this one. Ah, wow, yeah, that would help a lot. 15 hit points. I don't think I even need this. It is good. It is really good. I'll leave it. Okay, I think I stole one of these off of him, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. And finally, what should I do for your last item slot? You'll never be good at evasion. How about crits? Do you like critting? You like critting, don't you? No, let's go with defense. You're the front line. Okay, there you go. He's actually more durable. He won't have the ability to heal, but the other guy's ability to heal was pretty crummy anyway. Yeah, we'll just go with increased attack power. Sure. Probably for the best. Probably. Man, I wish I had another really, really good spear for you. Sorry, would you like an elf eater? No? Blindness immunity? No. Nah, you're good. Just go with that. Oh, this is a 3-star city. I'm not gonna have enough stuff to fully restore it. The woman in charge of the company that owns D&D? You mean Hasbro? No, wait, No, they didn't do it yet. There was a rumor Hasbro was going to sell Wizards of the Coast because Magic the Gathering and D&D have been doing so poorly. Hold on, I need to try to disentangle the news. Larian said they're not doing anything else with Baldur's Gate because everyone they knew at Wizards of the Coast had been fired. Like, every connection they had to Wizards of the Coast was gone because Hasbro laid them all off. Hasbro was rumored to want to sell it to... I don't remember. Did they sell Wizards of the Coast off, or was it just a rumor? I don't know anymore. Anyway. Yeah, when I heard Larian wasn't gonna work with Wizards of the Coast anymore, I choked. I was like, the game of the year? The game that makes all the money... Oh, wait, there are no microtransactions. Oh, that's probably why Hasbro's not happy. That's probably why Hasbro wants to work with someone else. They want to put microtransactions in. So either they'll make a Baldur's Gate 4, or they'll start making DLC and slipping stuff into 3. One of the two. Yeah. I don't know who quit the company, though. I haven't heard of that. Is it Wizards of the Coast, or is it Hasbro that lost an executive then? Dark Urge can do horrible things. The player can choose to lean into it or resist it. Blood, 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 blood. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff going on in the Carbot animations. You just wait. If you haven't seen them, look it up, seriously. I haven't even played Baldur's Gate 3, and I think that the animations are absolutely hilarious. They're amazing. Alright, we actually fully upgraded the town. Let's celebrate with a food. Oh, hey, spaghetti sandwiches. Sure, why not? Look, it's not so bad. I threw you off your team. Here you go. You can have a sandwich. With, I don't know. We'll have a sandwich with... the huge lady. Yeah. The giantess. Yeah. Okay, so it's Wizards of the Coast's executive. Okay. Tencent! Yeah! It would actually make a lot of sense for Tencent to buy it, too. I really don't want Tencent to own everything, but they would be a buyer. I think they threw egg on that sandwich. Is that bacon and egg? Is that a BLT? Okay, cool. Yeah. Alright, what do you got for hire? No, they don't have what we're looking for. There's still 2 classes in the game we haven't been able to hire. We'll find them. We'll find them here somewhere. Oh yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. That I'll take. No, we have plenty of goat biscuits, thank you. Actually, I think we're good. Being limited to 10 items per battle, really, like, I guess it does help me save a lot of money. Because otherwise, I'd probably spend all my cash on consumables. Major HP to all allies grants the ability to survive 1 lethal blow. Is that to all allies? Oh, it uses oh, dear. What's the point? If I could trigger this at the start of a fight, it would be insane. But charging? By the time this comes into play... Oh, I need that. Oh, I need that. Oh, I need one of those. That's pretty good, too. Yeah, I'll take one of those. I don't have the money. I'm out of money. It's a good thing we saved so much money up. Shame we didn't save up enough. Yeah, I can't buy anything else. We're gonna have to settle for what we just got. Alright. The Raven Plume Dependence. Okay. That's you, Lola. You get the Raven Plume. Where is it? Yes, that's you. That's you. Oh my gosh, we have a double blue and a double red. The only time we ever saw those for sale was the black market before. Should I give one to you? That's pretty tempting. I think I should. I mean, everyone wants one, but... Now he'll double spinning edge. That's pretty good. Is that really the best use for it, though? Is it, though? Is it really? Alright, well, I know one thing for sure. You're getting this. Why is she not allowed to equip this? What are you talking about? Oh, shit. Oh. Ah, silly me. I thought that was a different... Okay, alright then. That's... You know what? That's great. That's great. I'll give it to... You're actually perfect the way you are. Quick curses are good. Extra heals are good. To do with it. I have such a fantastic item, but who do I give it to? That would be terrible. Alright, I'm gonna give it to Chloe. I don't even know what Chloe's charm does, but I'm taking it from you. You're getting 2 extra blue points. That will give you more keen calls. That'll double the number of crits that team can do. Oh shit, that goes over there. Would have never guessed. We'll come back to that in a second. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I really would like to use these guys in the front row. I've had multiple ideas to build them that way, but nah. There's so many builds I'd like to try, but I have builds that work really well that I put too much effort in to take apart. And I have builds that don't work very well, but doggone it, I put too much effort in them to take them apart. I'll make them work one of these days. Oh, hey, Beastman, what are you doing here? The Bard is great, the Mage is great, the Thief is amazing, but the Barbarian steals the show. Grants all allies... Whoa! Immunity to blindness. It's the first time I've ever seen a buff that can't be removed. This costs a red. Ooh. That's... I mean, in this location, that's really good, but costing a red is actually really horrible. In any other circumstance, I'd say that this is a mistake. But on this one continent, where they're hitting me with blindness every day, that's an entire row heal spent. Somebody's gotta do it. Look, I'm sorry, guys. Somebody's gotta do it. Take one for the team and, equip this thing. back row's gonna be... Your initiative is too low. What are you? Double offense? I like that a lot, but... You're the wrong guy to hold this. Oh, we found the cure, but we don't really... Alright, I'm gonna give it to you. With great reluctance, he is gonna significantly lower your power in multiple ways, but... It'll protect the entire team from blindness, so now we have blind immune cavalry. Oh, what's this? Elheim? Oh? You're gonna give me a treasure map for Elfheim? Buried in a place where a wealth of magic gathers. What kind of clue is that? Already I have an idea of where that might be. Yeah, actually... A subterranean city. Let's see, down... Around... What about... Come on. There it is, the big tree! Ah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just gonna dig around the roots of your sacred tree. You're gonna ask a fairy? Yeah, you asked a fairy. Oh, 30 hit points. Okay, well... Alright. Man, we'll be getting all kinds of good stuff before our next battle, huh? Who would want such a thing? Somebody who's already using a HP up item, I would assume. I don't use a lot of those, honestly. Sometimes I do, but mostly I've not been. I think I phased them all out because they were pretty much obsolete, the ones I had. Wait a minute. You! That Vitality Talisman. That can go. Alright, where is it? The new one. The new one. Why are items so numerous? Okay. There you go. This is the character I removed, isn't it? She's the one that's not even on a team at the moment. It's okay, we'll fix that. Oh, I forgot to leave a guard. Here you go. Have, Raquel. If I can get 3 more honor, we can open up a slot and put Prim back on a team. Let's see... It won't?
のですが、本当にあなたなのですね。
知り合いか？
彼女はウメルス、私の幼馴染よ。あなたはアレイン様ですか？アレインのことを知っているの？解放軍の噂は聞いておりましたので。まさかスカーレットも？そうよ、私も解放軍に。あなたは子供の頃に憧れていた騎士になれたのね。ええ、昔そんな話もしていましたね。あの頃が懐かしいわ。よく暗くなるまで遊びましたよね。花園、さっきその話をしていたのよ。まだ残っているの？はい、ちょうど綺麗な花がたくさん咲いています。二人で見に行きませんか？まだ残っているのね。アレインにも見せたいわ。みんなで行きましょう。
Alright. Let's see. Oh, there's another sepulcher. Let me see. Larian adamantly refuses microtransactions. Good for them. Own it forever. Again, good for them. A golden dragonborn fighter. Let's see. Yeah, usually when I play a Western RPG, I go for a charisma character, usually a bard, to lead the party. .5e was too difficult to adapt. I mean, admittedly, Dungeons and Dragons has basically been the lifeblood of all RPGs since the start, since college campus mainframes. But trying to adapt it fully, any edition, is incredibly difficult. It is not entirely compatible with the philosophy Larian used when making at least the Divinity game I played. Larian's games are built more... I don't quite know how to word it. Gamey? Like, they build a handful of simple rules, and then they really intricately build upon those few simple rules, taking it as far as they can. Whereas when you try to adapt D&D, it's like, well, we need to have about 50 different status effects. And we need to have 1,000 weird interactions between specific spells. I think 5th edition has cut a lot of that down, but still, it would be a far more difficult thing to adapt than to make another Divinity game. It's a different philosophy, like it's a different design philosophy. D&D has a bit more, I wouldn't quite call it simulationist. It's not like what Dominions or Dwarf Fortress is doing, but you know. So I can kind of see that they might have said something like that, but I wouldn't really, you know. I could go either way on that. Swan Vinky said that the past level... Well, D&D is always... Balance in Dungeons and Dragons has always been kind of... not the best. The original game didn't even try. It's when 3rd edition where they really started being like, let's give monsters challenge ratings. But you could, you know, the balance was always kind of all over the place. It's just the nature of it. You have so many different magical items and things you can have. That's another thing. 5th edition completely crushed magic items and loot. You can't just have 100 magic items on your character anymore. Now you have to bind specific ones. And you can get a handful. And +3 is... yeah, anyway. Things they did with the numbers and the armor and the... just... If I get 5th edition running around in my head, I'm probably not going to be able to make sense of anything in D&D anymore. The Sea of Larian is amazing. The most sincere one, eh? No, that's good. There's a reason. There's a reason that Larian is successful. There's a reason that people like them and respond to them. What is the next game? It's gonna be Gothic 2. Outer Wilds is on the to-do list, but we're gonna be doing Gothic 2 next. I've been putting it off for quite some time. It is overdue, as are a lot of other things. Alright. Yeah, I figure this game will be finished sometime next week. Probably. Unless it throws me a radical curveball. This isn't a garden. These are wildflowers.
綺麗だな。
ここで花冠や首飾りを作ってよく遊んだのよ。ウメルス、覚えてる？あなたが押し花を。動かないで。
どういうつもりだ？
スカーレットを引き渡してください。ウメルス。
スカーレット、ここを離れよ
う。Wow. Really shouldn't ever step too far away from the army. Even if it's a childhood friend, you should definitely stay with your army at all times. Still don't know what Fevrite is for. What am I supposed to do with it? Alright. Well, let's resolve this. I want to see what their medics do, but I really want the guy with the big shield. I really want the guy with the big shield. Who knows, maybe. I don't even know what I'm doing next at any given time. Hey, have you heard of Dominions? It had a 400-plus page instruction manual, and I've spent the last week trying to understand the game. You know, maybe at the beginning of the game, sure, but at this point, we're just gonna grind you into hamburger. Well, I'm not gonna say there's no chance. I don't like 5th edition. Every single time I just every time I talk to somebody who plays 3rd edition, like, they start telling me some folds of the rules that just rub me the wrong way. I don't know. I just don't like 5th edition, man. I'm not gonna rule it out and say never, but I feel like if I want to play a Larian game, I'd go play another Divinity game, more likely, you know? Do I have to bring a specific person to talk to her? Oh shit, this is a bigger battle than I thought it was. Alright. Okay. One campfire. Tree. Hey, is that a battering ram? What's that doing here? What gate would I need to destroy? Oh. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I see. They control the battering rams. Ooh. Thunder effigy. Alright, you've got a catapult. If I can seize that catapult, I think I've won this side of the field easily. Between the effigy and the catapult, this side is not an issue. Oh wow, Divine Rain effigy as well. Okay, alright, there are 3 campfires. This isn't so bad. This isn't too bad. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's start with you. Use one of my 10 items to get a couple more troops. We've got blindness immunity now. Now I'm gonna need an air force. And finally, this team. My pride and joy. And I'm gonna use a light tail feather. So that it's very rare and precious, but we're at the end game. We can throw them around. Alright, I need you to snatch that battering ram. I need you two to snatch that battering ram. And I need the rest of you to murderate everything in this area. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah! Trample them! No, I'm not giving you any healing. Stamina's precious. I gotta deal with that tower, so they stop raining. Alright, immunity to blindness. You know, the accuracy up isn't bad either. It's a shame, because it takes away an attack, but... You know, accuracy up is good, especially when fighting these things. No matter how ridiculously stacked my cavalry is, won't matter if they can't actually score the hits. Let's see. Play games like Master of Magic and Dominions without understanding every mechanic. Well, I have people who really want me to play multiplayer Dominions now, and it's like I still haven't even read half the spells in the game. I don't know what I'm doing yet. Defense and attack works? More attack equals more damage. To hit is how accurate you are. To defend is how dodgy you are. And shields protect you from damage. You don't need the exact numbers. I don't know the exact numbers. D&D rules are always a mess. Oh my gosh, after a year, people should understand Thaco. Thaco isn't that hard, it's just a little bit backwards, because the game was made by mathematicians. Alright, the cavalry can also trample this, no problem. Heh, do you think the thieves are gonna try to blind us? That's not gonna work. Oh. Passive seal the guard seal and then stealing my action points. Okay. Alright, that's a little bit better than what I thought they were gonna do. 5th edition. But Baldur's Gate 3 transcends it. I played some different systems. Even have friends who made their own systems. But I think 3rd edition was actually just about perfect. 3rd edition was really, really solid. It was a lot simpler than Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, but it still had an incredible depth to it. 3.5 was just a straight improvement. It was just a straight improvement, definitively improving on the game. And then Pathfinder is a little bit of a mixed bag. Pathfinder's a little bit of a mixed bag, but on a whole, I think it's an improvement. I like Pathfinder quite a bit. They raised the power level of the game, but they did that because so many third-party supplements had been released, and power creep had already been an issue, so they just raised the power level of the base game. And it's like, okay, yeah, you can still use any supplement you want. You can use any supplement you feel like. And it's all compatible. But you might be a little bit better off if you just use the base classes and stuff instead. Alright, I think my cavalry should seize this. Okay, careful. Yes, that's an acceptable fight. Take it. This team is absolutely ridiculous, but yeah, a couple of fights like this and I'm not going to have anything left of this team. I really worked hard on this team, perfecting it. I'm still iffy about whether or not I shouldn't take the hoplite out, though. I mean, he's so good, but he's so bad at the same time. Stun the back row. Stun the front row. Come on. Wow, that guy's one hit point left. Got it. They're all Ready back up.
これでしまいよ。
Charging. See you buffing yourselves back there. Back on your feet and you're super powered. Okay.
覚悟して。
Buffing the crap out of yourselves. Let's see how your team works, and it's kind of terrifying.
次で決める。ついてこい。一点集中。くらえ。
Or stunning.
こちらも行くぞ。燃えろ。
There's only one left when she finally pulls off her nuclear reign of doom. There's only a single enemy left standing. Oh well.
若い子には負けないよ。
The team has weird problems. Sometimes it's so effective that it doesn't get to do what it needs to do.
次のご指示をなさって。
Yes. Spend one charge now.
感謝する。どう出るべきか。
Yuck.
向かおう。好きにはさせない。よし。考えるんだ。
Well,
さて。
what can we do?
どこへ参りましょう。
Okay, you need to go to that gate. Flying troops are still getting to where they need to go.
考えるんだ。
私が相手
Really?
です
You're
か。
gonna struggle? What can I do about this? This team is designed by a friend of mine. This is the one team I have from somebody else. It's his pride and joy. He fought through most of the game with it. But he also gave them the stat boosting items, and I didn't. It's really good, but it kind of struggles with some things. The dodge tanks in the front are ridiculous, but, you know, then that happens. They can handle almost every situation, but almost.
さあ行くぞ。決めてやる。
That's not good.
熱いのい。
Oof.
逃さねえぞ。
割り込みます。
見とけ。
Well, that's probably gonna cook her. Yep. You took out both the damage dealers. That's rough.
覚悟しろ。
And we didn't bring down a single enemy.
ぬるいわ。見切ったわ。
Well, it counts as a win still.
癒し手が必要ですか。
Finish them off.
わかりました。
Don't let them get away.
精一杯頑張ります。
It's not good enough. This is bad.
お手伝いしますよ。
That's gonna wreck your day.
行ってきます。ご命令を、王子様。ありがとうございます。 どこへ参りましょう。
Alright. Mercenaries, I choose you. You're not gonna get hit by those. Oh, you've been intercepted. My air cavalry is being intercepted. Okay. I see. The hell? I don't have a great answer to that, actually. So, okay. That's the problem. They are the arrows. That's the problem. Okay, I see. Does debuff immunity apply to blindness, I wonder? I don't think it does. Let's see. Mechanism of character progression? Huh? A pair made of one player who knows the game and one player who's new. Could do that. I'm actually wondering if it wouldn't be interesting to do a team game where you play multiple... Like, it's just one person playing multiple nations, but you could try to stack and build complicated builds you couldn't do with just one nation. Mako makes total sense. It does make total sense. But it's also kind of backwards. Like, it's very simple and easy to understand, but you have to explain it to people. You have to explain it to people, and they you know, it's made by a mathematician. It's a little bit backwards from how normal people think. In 3rd edition, they just basically made it. They took Thaco out and just made armor class a positive number, and everyone instantly understands it. So, you know. Classified, France 44, XCOM and World War II. Oh, yeah. I've got multiple XCOM likes I really want to play. The XCOM like I've been most interested in for years is the Warhammer one, Tacticus or whatever. Oop, okay, let's see. Alright, that finishes that off. You basically have no stamina left. You're about to get hit by this, but you've got 2 archers. You are not fully healed. You can go for the kill. And that means no more annoying mage support, constantly ripping up my units fighting in other places. See, based on real events... Yeah, well, I'm a big fan of XCOM likes. There's a lot of witches over there. That's not gonna help you against them. Physical defense is not gonna work here. Oh, so much for him. Multiple players play the same nation. Oh, kind of like Two-Head Giant or Archon from StarCraft 2, kind of like an Archon game. I actually don't know how Warhammer works. I've all my life known people who play Warhammer, but I never actually played it myself. I unfortunately looked at it and saw that that's an expensive hobby. And, well, I mean, I gave up playing Magic the Gathering because I couldn't justify the amount of money that I was spending buying, what, 3 packs of cards once a week? I'm at a point in my life when I can afford to spend money now, but I didn't used to be able to. But now that I'm at a point in my life where I can spend money, well, I could spend that money buying miniatures, or playing gacha games, or I could use it to make things. And I do kind of really want to make things. But yeah, if I wanted to play 40k, there are people who could totally set me up with a lender army. Just be like, here you go, use this. Ah, the original Warhammer. Yeah, they really charge a ton for the miniatures. I'm 99% positive you couldn't go anywhere with a 3D printed set. But if you were just gonna play casual, I mean, why not? Why not buy a 3D printer? It would be just as much fun to paint, and you could even make alterations. You could dick around in Blender and make your own custom versions of the figurines. They just wouldn't be official, and you couldn't take them to a tournament. But it would be just as much fun, if not more. Alright, you guys are basically trained. But if I move you here, that should work. Hurry up! You need to seize that! The Air Force has been a little bit slow. Seize it! That archer in the tower is a menace. Is a menace to my Air Force. Not good. How many items do I have left? That's funny, where does it say it? It should be telling me how many items I have left. Did something happen? I know I didn't change the difficulty setting. Where is it? That's strange. Where's the item limit? Is it suspended for this one battle inexplicably? I doubt it. Not after the kind of fights we've been through. If they were going to do that, they'd have done that earlier. They're so obnoxiously dodgy. Still better than fighting the archers, though. Let's see. They shrank the paint bottles to have less paint. I used to play a lot of Magic the Gathering, and outside of the tournaments, because I played a lot of tournaments, but outside of the tournaments, we proxied all the time. You just take a little piece of paper and write on it with an ink pen what the card is and slip it in the sleeve. Like, nobody cared. It's just like, oh yeah, we're just testing some ideas for a deck, you know. And we just play games with proxy cards all the time. But yeah, you know, any official tournament, any Friday night, you know, Magic, any of that kind of stuff, were all, you know, the legit cards. Of course. This team is really bad for fighting a dodgy opponent. Even with the Dragoon having a guaranteed hit on its attack, we gotta get that battering ram so my troops can get over here. Speaking of which, let's bring in more troops. Right. Alright. Okay, perfect. Trigger. Yes. Take out that door. Okay. Forward. Forward. Got it. Take out that gate. Speed bump. Thump. Actually, no. They're still alive because they're so freaking dodgy. Ah, okay. A little worried the archers could do bad things to a griffin, but you know what? I'm worrying over nothing. That's what the hoplites for. to guard against arrows. He only blocked one. Why didn't he block all three? I don't even know how she dodged two of them. Huh, so that's what Elemental Roar does, has it? Still have one ability to unlock. This is an amazing ability, but I'm gonna take it away because I think she needs to be using her Rage of the Fairies instead. It's not that the ability is bad, it's just I might actually want to replace that archer with a different unit entirely. Yeah, about that, man. Yeah, I'm sure you think that's a cool ability, but I prefer if you stun the enemy. You guys are all here just to make the Dragoon work. That's actually Team Gertrude, not Team Lion Man. Okay, there we go. Doors open. Oh, I got both of them at the same instant. Three to here. To there. Hmm.
手に入れたわ。覚悟せよ。
Hmm. They're spent.
指示をお願い。了解。到着したぞ。
考えるんだ。
Oh, you guys are screwed.
よし。
That's the worst team you could possibly have to go up against this.
この力が明日を紡ぐ。僕も伸びしろ。勝利を積み重ねようかな。
Yep, that's a win.
天は見ているの。
Oh no! Shit.
私の出番ですね。良い作戦ですね。このまま行くのが得策ではすぐに飛び立つ。
I can fix this.
お望みのままにいたしますわ。次の行動に移るか。
Okay.
どこへ参りましょう。
We need to shut down
わかりました。
that catapult immediately.
精一杯働きましょう。
Actually, we need to take the archer down first.
いつでもやれる。
Yes, everyone on that side. Okay. No, 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 no.
天使を
Yes.
愚かな。回復ならお任せください。
2 doses of healing. Yes. Get him with the flaming stun. Ow. Ow. Put it together.
受けてもあれぐらい。まだ終われない。いいだろう。立ってられるか。
They're immune to the fire. Okay, well, fine. You can't stun them and you can't burn them. We'll just beat them with an axe. Let's see. Shrinkflation. Well, we've been experiencing no end of shrinkflation these last few years. On everything.
全力で行く。
Ah,
備えますよ。
everything except for Hadriex extremes. You can get more and more of those.
当然の結果だな。この勝利を天に捧げる。
That thing is terrifyingly close to recharge. Are these guys better at? I think their ability is fast charging.
答えてみせよ。
I'll just do that.
さて、
Hold on.
考えるんだ。
Okay, Archer's down. No contest. Yes, it's already ready to fire again. Yuck.
いつでもやれる。すぐに飛び立つ。
さて、
Perfect.
向かおう。
天使を前に愚かな。
Let's see, you
こ
have
の勝利を
charged.
天に捧げる。
Ready to do something nasty to us.
わかりました。立ちふさがるなら排除する。
Alright.
少しは強くなったかな。
And she's done.
どこへ参りましょう。了解しました。私の出番で
Alright,
す。
go grab that.
良い作戦ですね。
次はどうすべきか。
Hey, what's that I spy over there? What do you think you're doing?
了解。
You're not slipping past me.
どう出るべきか。よし。
That should work. Okay.
癒し手が必要ですか？私を見ておけ。答えてみせよ。
I'm gonna use your own catapult against you.
到着したぞ。何か拾いましたよ。お手伝いしますよ。
Looks like you're gonna struggle a little bit. But not if we bombard them with rocks first.
覚悟して。先に進むわ。どう動くの？
Okay.
進むわ。
This is a big battlefield. We're all over the place here.
まだ成長できるもんでね。問題ないわね。
Really? That should be way more effective. That doesn't add up.
相手をしよう。
Oh, well, this'll do the job. If can't you do it with one team, use the other. That's why we have them side by side, right?
決めてやる。
Hmm. I do my best to always post when I'm upcoming,
元気を出さ
when I'm setting up. Maybe we need to figure out a service. Because YouTube isn't doing its job.
精霊よ。
I wonder if there's some kind of messaging service or something I could use that would inform everyone when I'm streaming. Oh wow, look at that. The Raport went up on everyone today.
勝利した。移動する。
さて、
Alright, that side is done. This side is a little trickier.
次の行動も重要ですね。
Right.
ご命令を、王子様。
Go ahead.
彼より役に立ってみせますわ。
How did I never seize that bridge? I don't know.
ここだな。
癒し手が必要です
Seize
か？
that bridge.
行ってきます。着きましたよ。こちらは制圧いたしました。
Okay.
お手伝いします
Next
よ
up. Let's take an initiative increase. A little closer.
了解しました。精一杯働きましょう。
Okay.
尽力いたします。
Far sight.
力が湧いてきました。精一杯働きましょう。
Clairvoyance.
なんだかやるそう。到着した。いつでもやれる。どこへ参りましょう。
Quicken.
力が湧いてきました。お手伝いしますよ。ご癒し手が必要ですか？
Those archers catch up a little more.
どこへ参りましょう。
Alright. They've already been injured. Everything should be great. Then on this side... those guys are screwed. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of this side.
考えるんだ。
こ
よし。
どうされますか？
Oh ho, you had somebody hiding in there. Ah.
得策ではないな。
援護するわね。
Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to send in a follow-up attack.
反乱軍。本来あなた方と戦う理由はありませんが、これも約束のためです。スカーレットを渡してもらいますよ。
I don't have the team with Scarlet in it present.
さあ行こう。
Alright, let's see if we can figure out... I know these guys are super magic resistant. Ah, you reflected my magic back at me. Okay, now I understand why my team is struggling here. That's an amazing ability. But how many times can you reflect our magic? Can you do it on something that's not targeted? You know, I think your guys' way of protecting from physical attacks is pretty dumb. The Hoplite's like, I put my shield in front. And you guys are like, there, just hit me! I'll just hover in front and expose my chest to your sword. YouTube is just bad at notifications. Okay, you guys can't fight again after that.
ご用命ください。進軍かいつでも動けるわ。
Ew, wow. That's rough.
指示をお願い。
Alright. That's really makes all the difference, doesn't it?
私が相手ですか？手を貸してやる。加勢するよ。
Okay. Meanwhile, on this side, I've stacked enough stuff in my favor. Oh, one of the dodge tanks fell. Using discharge right away. Oh, that's a sign of desperation right there. It's based on barrage stab, but whatever. At least it gives you the dodge still. I really love these cell swords. They're awesome. They might be my favorite class next to the Dark Marquis. I was originally on the fence about Bastard's Cross because I like killing chains so much, but man, Bastard's Cross just makes things dead. Magic and physical, huh? Deals damage based on your missing hit points. As an axe? Who would use that? I mean, if I could give it to a hoplite, but I can't, so who's supposed to use that? she wants to talk now. Ah, alright, well, hold on a second. Really? Must we?
承知した。
You want to talk? She wants to talk. Alright, hold on a second. I'm not even using Scarlet anymore, am I? She's really good, but I have a lot of characters. Well, I guess I can put her on this team temporarily. Let me see, what's your name? Lenalagos? Just think of you as Legolas. That's close enough. I'll remember your name. Alright, let me see. Scarlet, you would be... Here you are. Alright, you want to go talk?
行くぞ。仕方ねえな。指示をくれ。
Someone manages to seize my base while you're walking. I'm gonna be very annoyed. Alright, let me see. Can you do something about that?
進む。待機する。一貫隊。指示をお願い。
No, you can't, it seems. Alright, here. Faster. There we go. Gotcha.
腕の見せ所ね。
Yeah.
問題
You're not sneaking a victory.
より多く限界を超えよう。
Cavalry can't guard. Becomes true strike and critical if you're below 50% health? $150, but it costs 2 red.
伸びしろがあったようだ。
I mean, obviously I'm gonna stick with Dragoon Guy for the time being, but... It's a very interesting ability. Talk! Alright.
なぜ二人きりに。またあなたを襲うかもしれませんよ。事情は知っているわ。もう襲う必要はないはずよ。どうして私を信用できるのです。これ覚えてる？まさかまだ持っていたんですか？理由も言わずに遠くに行くと告げた時、私を忘れないでねって言ってあなたがくれた押し花。スカーレットが泣いていたから泣き止ませようと渡したんです。そう。でも泣き止まなくてあなたを困らせたわね。あの時は寂しい時にこの押し花を見たらあなたがいる気がして元気が出たわ。その後たくさん仲間はできたけどこの押し花はずっと手放さなかった。あなたは私の友達よ。スカーレット。ウメルス、私ですが私はあなたを
ゼノイラに売り渡そうとした。
泣かないでウメルス、もういいの。
Actually, I don't think I've seen any rapports with her yet. We should have unlocked some. Maybe I should go look for them. We can take a check. We can take a peek. Alright, let's see. First things first. You are... Yep, you're just one of those. Okay. I need... this. Oh, you're offering me them! Finally! But at this moment, I need... at this moment, I can't afford it. Mystic Shield, Row Resistant, Sacrifice, Mirror Weakness, Reflect Magic is the big one to me. Their physical defense is only a C rank. Ah, that's terribly disappointing. Their evasion is okay. You could potentially make them dodge tank the physical attacks and then reflect the magic attacks, maybe? But you want them blocking the blows for the guys behind them. I feel like if I got this early in the game, I would have probably built with it in mind. But at this point, I don't really think there's any team I can put this on. Unless I run into a specific situation where I need them. Alright, I'm gonna expand this unit. Alright, where'd Legolas go? Hey Leggy, where are you at? Let's see... There he is. Alright, cool. If you're on the front row, that means rebuilding you a little bit. You've been on Toxic Bolt forever, but if you're on the front row, then it becomes Heavy Bolt. Let's see. Actually, I think Spiked Bolt is just better. Yeah, shit, just stick to that. That's fine. You really have no reason to be in the front row, but there's nobody else who goes in the front row here. I guess swap that. Let's go with the Blue Rose Shield. Yeah, alright. This isn't great. This team is dysfunctional. This team is kind of dysfunctional. I don't like it. But I don't know what to do to fix it. I guess we'll just leave it alone for now. figured out later. Alright, you wanted to see rapports. We can take a moment. Let's see. We have plenty of options here. Haven't got to that one. Oh, really? Huh, the final one with the witch. Well, sure, why not? Actually, I don't think she knows how to cure poison. That is not one of your combat abilities, is it? I don't think it is. Alright, let's see. What other ones we got? Let's see. Sharon. Still haven't gotten the location for that one. Still haven't gotten the second one with her. Here we are. She only ever has one. Yeah, there's no way she's an option for marriage. There's only ever one between these two. Oh, might as well look at the interaction. Eh. So that everyone gets an extra attack. Yes, of course! That's what we need. For instance, this game is very similar to Ogre Battle. It's like... Its components are Fire Emblem and Ogre Battle and all sorts of things. Anyway, I think that's what we got for the moment. So, well, if I had to choose between Chloe or the ancient witch that made herself young again, I'd probably take the ancient witch. But, I don't know what's all locked behind the marriage. Well, whatever. We have enough time to get one more battle in, if we hurry. Maybe more than one if they're short battles. Let's have a look at what we got here. Want to take most of my white birch? Fine, here you go. I got piles of sturdy lumber. And have for sale in this town. Are you led by Brian Blessed? Based on the number of flying targets? Huh, I mean, in this particular area, this is a very interesting item. Huh. Against flying opponents, this just makes us terrifying. I don't have a lot of money left right now. Should I buy this? Should I? Follow up, attack an entire row. This is also pretty good. I'm gonna buy the standard. Thank you, Mr. Winged Man, for providing a way to murder lots of winged men. I appreciate this. Which formation should get this? Who wants to be highly effective at destroying air units? Their accessory slots are also like we need them to have what they have in them. Alright, I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah, no, you can't. It's an initiative. Shoot. Those abilities are so hard to use. Because every team already has one. You don't. You actually don't. You know, I really like you having that silken scarf. But what if instead... Where is it? Oh my gosh, there it is. Oh shit, there's no room here. You actually need all of these, don't you? No. Back row. Alright. I mean, it's not an insane bonus, but it is a pretty big bonus. Literally the exact thing you said was your weakness. Alright, goat milking simulator continues. Still have no idea why I'm collecting goat milk. Yeah, Ogre Battle was pretty great. They should make more games in that style. Not too many RTSs on consoles actually worked. Usually trying to port an RTS to a console didn't work very well. Let's see. A blacksmith. Oh! Okay. So what, you're the only guy in the world who can use Fevrite? Okay. Huh. Wow, I can use it on just anything? Just any old thing? Can I break the limit of 25 attack power? No. Oh shit, you eat honor! Oh no! No! I can't afford to use this right now. I still have another team to max. Okay, I see what happens. I understand. I get it. Whatever I apply this to... Whatever I apply this to, it just reaches... It just turns that item into a perfect item. No matter what weapon I put it on, it just becomes a 25. While retaining its original traits and abilities. This basically lets me make any item in the game that I like into an endgame item. And there's several candidates that come to mind. The Bandit Sword would be the first thing I'd target. Desert Bow with its plus 20 accuracy is a great candidate. Man, this is fantastic. I don't have to just use the items provided at the end of the game. Suddenly I can be like, hey, everything is fair game. Actually, a Zenorian Knight's Sword is a fantastic target. Yeah. Ooh, you know, flame bows were really great at the beginning of the game, and then they fell off hard. But, I mean, if I could make fire attacks with my arrows... This is something I'm going to need to consider later. And look at this! Man. This is something I'm going to have to think about. I don't have the resources to spend on this right now. But when I do, I'm going to have to choose very carefully. You tell her she's not allowed to fly. Obviously. Just put a restriction on your game of tag. Easy. Yeah, you say that. Let's fix the town up first. Oh, you'll only accept unsullied scrap metal to fix your town. Oh yeah, I gotta check something. Hold on, something was wrong during that fight. I'd swear I've never adjusted the difficulty. I have no idea why it was down. I knew that fight was too easy. How did that happen? That never happened. All this time we were playing, and then suddenly... Oh shit, you want goat milk? We need goat milk to restore the buildings. I see. Is that how it works?
どうぞご自由にご覧ください。
Your shop is nothing in it. Also, you charge $200 for a goat biscuit. What the heck? Wait, this is a sword? This is a sword that destroys air units. With a plus 20 evasion. I like this thing.
ありがとうございます。
HP regeneration. Hold on. I have one dual wielder who might be interested. Alright. The bandit longsword. It served you well for a long, long time. But now, we have the Gale Cutter. A little bit more attack power, but the important thing is that evasion is a 20 instead of 10. Now, what about this? It's not... Oh, I see. It's rank. Ah, that would do it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, only do that if there are flying enemies. Otherwise, use Keen Edge. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that works. Should have upgraded you to a Royal Scarf a while ago. Actually, 168 evasion. This team might be significantly better now. I need another royal scarf. That's gonna be more trouble if we go this way. Is there anybody with a royal scarf I didn't buy? I know there is. It's been keeping track. The order I beat them in. Oh, interesting. Okay. Ah, here we go. I have a little bit of cash. I can splurge on a little bit. Okay. This will go a long way towards making this team far more functional. Alright. 104. What was it? It is nice. Wish I could find another lucky coin. We found 2 of them early in the game and then never saw another. I'm gonna leave you like this. 104 is still an improvement over what you were. It's not everything I wish it to be, but... you know, it's better. Yeah, we'll just work with that. Alright, onward. The capital is just ahead. That's, ah, okay, well, bring one of those battering rams. We'll make this easy. Hey, here's a graveyard. Sniff around whatever it is you do in there. Port Town. Well, this should be a small fight. Yeah. This should be a quickie. Citrano Pool. And you've filled the area with landmines. What is with the flying people and landmines? I'd use landmines back, but you're flying. Well, let's see how bad this team performs. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's really bad. They're useless. I gotta rebuild this team completely. It's not functional. It's just not functional at all. You guys have been falling behind. Yet you're still not very functional. Okay, well. That's fine. You two will both provide archery support, and I'm gonna go in with... I feel like this team should be performing way better now. Don't step on a landmine. Oh shit. Hey! No fair! How did you have that charged up and ready to go? Alright. That's enough that we're at least able to hold it together. Arrows, I choose you. And so do they. Hope you brought your steel umbrellas. No? She used that even though there were no air enemies. Okay, that needs to be corrected. Oh, crap! And I gave you those new dodging items, too. No, this is fine. This is not fine. Please stop. That's about the kind of difficulty that I was expecting things to be at. Alright. She doesn't have enough for parting resurrection, though. She would if it hadn't been this. There needs to be flying opponents. That needs to be no! Shit. Is that still still okay? You are hopelessly broken. Withdraw. You are hopelessly broken. Get back. This team is still fighting, pulling itself back together. Seriously, get out of here. Okay, don't step on any more landmines, guys. That was an unpleasant trick what they did earlier. Yes! Yes, that's all we needed. Enough arrows. The witches were freezing us. That's why. That's why. Yes, we take the witches out. This is an easy fight. Okay. Okay, yeah, no longer a threat. Sort of. Still kind of a threat. For a while, the spearmen were basically not anything. Then they started doing this critical thing, and then they started this attack shockwave attack of theirs, and now they're a problem. Alright, you've got 2 stamina, you need 2 hits to do this. Got this. You know what? Instead of withdrawing you, I'm going to use you to... Oh no, what's that? Where did you come from? Cavalry charge now. I think I've taken her dodge to the next level with the new sword and everything. She's basically immortal. Nothing can hit her if it doesn't have True Strike. Now, there's a lot of things that have True Strike, but cavalry is not one of them. If only she could keep the person behind her protected, but that is not one of her powers. Ignore that. Go for the throat. detonating lion mines back there.
負けられません。支援するぞ。
手を貸そう。
Wait, another cavalry unit? Where did this one come from? How are you guys doing this?
Ushiro-kara-tasukeru.
援護する。
Out of everything.
震えてきました。なんて恐ろしい相手。支援するぞ。
手を貸そう。
Is it that bad?
勝ち目はあるのでしょう
Is it
か。
really that bad? Blindness and freezing, but I can't account for all of that, can it? Yeah, I'm gonna need a different team to fight this. What kind of team do I send against this, though? Freezing and blindness?
まずいな。決めてやる。一休みだ。しまった。ひざまずく。
なんとかしよう。
見てなさいよ。
風。
おのれ。はあ。まずいな。
諦めるな。力の見せ所だ。さあ。
おのれ。終わってないよ。
気張っていこうぜ。突き抜け。逃げんな。
Both damage dealer taken out.
一休みだ。終わっ
What's
て
the
ないよ。
problem with dodge tanking?
回復するよ。
Nothing to keep the back group safe.
どう動く。
ほっといたら自利品かもな。行ってくる。
指示を頼む。了解だ。
She's healing herself.
撤退する。
一旦戻るぞ。
Man, she charges that fast. Alright, let's try a different strategy. What am I gonna do against that? I'm gonna go with you.
出撃する。交代相手にせよ。ああ、
I'm
行こう。
gonna go with backup. You.
出撃する。ご指示を。進軍開始。
Practically out of items already, and you healed so quickly.
戦力差は気力で補う。手加減はしない。
Round one. I really should have taken that archer tower out. I didn't think I needed to. I think I could. I thought I was just gonna crush this. But this is a great formation they've got here.
見てなさい。終わってないよ。
It evaded my initial attack.
回復するぜ。
Hmm.
回復するわ。
good? Not good.
小賢しい俺たちならやれる押し変わる
ぬるいわ
続くぜ
甘い
逃げ場はないわ
And that's the real damage from this attack. You can't heal enough to restore all of that, can you?
しまった
回復するよ
受けてみよう
Nice.
倒れやしねえぜ
終わってないよ
Good crit. Alright, now before they can heal
当
again,
然の結果ね
立ちふさがるなら排除する
厄介な敵勝ち目はあるのでしょうか
Alright.
愚かな
this is just gonna be death by 1,000 cuts. Holy crap.
せいぜい気張ってろ
This is a good team. Just 2 cavalry.
一休みだ
It's interesting.
は
It's actually running 3 DPS. Technically 4, but the Angel Archer doesn't do enough damage.
耐えられるか悪くないね
If I were to put this team together, I would probably set the Angel up to blind
任せよ頼むよ
a second time. I could probably get the Witch to freeze both rows.
ぞ止めてみろ
なんだそれは
Maybe.
終わってないよこれでも食らいだ一気に片付ける
I should have brought the cavalry. You know what? The cavalry would have solved this a lot easier. The cavalry would have wild charged and taken the medic out.
寝てろ
Oh well. A medic by herself.
まあ
This fight is over.
力ロザリ
It doesn't matter who strikes next. Anybody get the killing blow now.
すぐに
作戦時間が残り半分だ皆頑張ってくれ
Stupid enemy cavalry. Go away.
立ちふさがるなら排除する
震えてきました
Sure, you guys need the XP the most. Get that kill.
先に進む
That was a lot harder fought than I was expecting it to be. It looked so easy at first, and then all those cavalry appeared out of nowhere. If I had taken the archer tower out at the beginning, it would have been different. But it was an uphill battle. I wonder where this ship goes. Finding hot cross buttons anymore.
どうもどうもゆっくり
This ability really is interesting to me. But it can only work after an ally uses their passive skills, so it's strictly inferior to what the owl does. Oh, hey! The Bow of War Crimes! Awesome! I had finally gotten rid of the healing hunter for a better bow, and then here's a new, stronger version. It's so tempting. Huh. Yeah, strictly better than the ring crest bow. So why not? Sure. That sounds like a great idea. Light great shield. Neat. No sign of a mine yet. Trouble down south. We have covered more than half the continent now. Let's find out where the secluded shore is. Yes. Take me there. Ah, finally! We saw it at the beginning of the game, and we couldn't get here. And we finally got to this island. Oh, Pfefferite and Dew of Illusion. Who was I giving that to? I think it was you, right? I hope so, because that's the one who I gave it to this time. Cool. Why does the ship have a white flag on it? Why are we hoisting the right flag? The ship of surrender. Still one class we don't have. There we go. And two classes we've never seen. Quite a few faces we haven't seen as well, which is kind of surprising. How can there be so many faces we haven't seen? Wait a minute, we know who these are. We totally have seen these people. Why aren't they registered? Oh well. It might be, I'm just rooting around in your forest. Okay, this is another small one. That doesn't mean it's easy. Let's have a look at you. Cherry well. Yep. Alright, what's the trick? Oh yeah, sure, look, you can just go right here and win. Yeah, Is that so? Really? Yeah, you don't have to worry about any of this back here. Just, score the win. Go on. Unless I was supposed to come at this place from the other side. But even so, this is way too simple and easy. What are we looking at? A very, very dodgy enemy. Alright, fine, I'm calling your bluff. Full speed, no time for tricks. Here we come.
承知した。
Maybe I was supposed to approach this from the other side.
覚悟して。相手をしよう。問題ないわね。覚悟せ。
Okay, fine. Dark Elf and Friends. Give us what for. They actually hit really hard with that magic assist.
痛かったわね。精霊よ。見切りました。
Yes, keeps missing. Rage of the Fairies is not working well against angels. We finally got high enough level to use it, and it's just
元気を
not doing anything here. Oh well. At least the Hoplight's doing his job.
やってやるよ。見るがいい。なんの。来なさい。覚悟して。はっ。この一撃だ。
I don't like the wings on their heads.
一点集中。
Feels like they're using some weird... Like, I don't know, it just feels like dog ears somehow. Even though they're wings. I don't know.
一網打尽よ。
It's weird. I don't like it. So many of their other character designs are so good.
いつでも来なさい。
Looks like we still got a couple strokes in us. That's another one down. One more hammer swing. Nope.
皆に感謝を。
ますます活躍しちまうな。
Well,
覚悟して。
I guess it really was that easy. Why are you giving me an easy match? You have something terrifyingly nasty set up as the next mission, don't you?
まだまだ。
Yeah.
キリキリなって。
Yeah, you got something nasty planned.
覚悟して。力を奪う。
Nope, can't hurt him. He's too tough.
決めてやる。
He's way too tough. Also, we've debuffed the crap out of you.
こしゃくな。
見切りました。はっ。
守ってるぜ。
Oh wow, you managed to hit the three.
皆にまずいな。
Do everything.
慎重に行きましょう。
Oh, do I even want you to have Compounding Curse? I'm not sure I do.
まとめてくれる。
重い。勝利だ。
Shit, man, we're still holding on.
いつで
Do
も
I
動けるわ。
even want you to know Compounding Curse? I mean, it's a very interesting curse. But I think you're better off just doing what you do.
問題ないわね。
Okay, look, you can't hold out forever. Dodgy you may be, but something's gotta connect one of these days. You're at 3 hit points.
来なさい。決めます。力。
無駄だ。どうしまずいな。
仕方がないわね。痛がりになって。
Guard seal. And there it was.
よし。
獅子奮陣。
You have an F on physical attack. You're a lion man with an F. No, sorry, did I say physical attack? I meant physical defense and magic attack and evasion and initiative. Your initiative is garbage. Hit points really are the only thing you're good at. But you are really good at having hit points. You are really, really good at having a ton of hit points. And constantly healing yourself. So we give you a pass. Oh, an easel. I'm running low on people at the station again.
ようこそお越しくださいました。どうぞご自由にご覧ください。ありがとうございます。またお。どうもどうも。
Heavy alignment. Huh. Huh. Stun immunity. This is an interesting item. That's a lot of money, though. But maybe it'll matter. Counterattack all enemies. That interesting. Could I build a dodge magician? No, I can't. If a magician gets hit, he's probably dead. And there's no real fixing that. Oh hey, this is where we first landed. When we came from the elf continent, this is where we landed. Looks like I forgot to put a guard here. Sloppy. Alright, there we go. Oh, hey, faded journal. We know how it works. And we have an octopus carving and a seahorse carving, but the other two we don't know where they are yet. Oops, hello, where'd this guy come from? That building almost looks for a second like a skyscraper. But it's not, it's only 3 stories. And talk our way through? What kind of game do you think we're in here?
Matare. 君たちはゼノイラ軍ではないな。武装した集団を通すことはできぬ。何者か。
コルニア解放軍アレインだ。我々はゼノイラの支配から世界を解放するために戦っている。我々と戦う必要はないはずだ。協力してほしい。
なるほど。君たちの素性は分かった。だが思い違いがあるようだな。アルビオンはゼノイラの軍門に下った。今やここはゼノイラ領だ。そして誰も解放など望んでいない。
なんだって。
That's okay, we're not really here to liberate you. I'm here to conquer you.
望まぬというなら今回は見なかったことにしよう。だが次またここへ踏み入るならば容赦はしない。光った
マレイン様、町の様子ですが、かなり
どの家も金目のものはおろか、まともな食い物すら見当たらない。相当ギリギリの生活だぜ。
徹底した徴収により、かろうじて命をつなぐ程度の物資しかなく、飢えと寒さに倒れた者は死を待つのみ。民衆は解放を望んでいるようです。
どういうことだ。先ほどの騎士と言い分がまるで違う。しかし嘘でごまかしているようにも見えなかったが、
何か事情でもあるのでしょうか。
いずれにせよ困窮する民を見捨ててはおけない。
I mean, once again, same thing I always say. We brought mind control into the story. I would automatically assume everyone is mind controlled unless they prove otherwise. Oh. Well. So. More going down this path. As that road loops around that way. I think we have time for one more. Maybe? This one might be big though. If it's small, we can do one more, but what if it's big? This one's probably small. We'll hit this one. Probably small. The Battle for Payston. Yeah, it's a small one. Okay, what are we up against? I still don't have that unit. 2 knights. Spearmen. Ooh, that's annoying. You know magic doesn't work on you. That's 5 times on the blindness trick, but wait. Cavalry are blind-proof. I specifically gave them that. Alright, what about that in the back? Well... archery. Pretty sure this team would do the job. Never mind. Simple cavalry charge. What to do about this door? That team perfectly counters that threat. Bonk. Done. Not done. Chase him down. That last hit point is mine.
リンデ様のために。
どこへもわ
Don't
かりました。
guard
利用捨てが必要ですか？了解しました。
いつでもやれる。すぐに
Alright, you.
容赦はしない。後ろから助ける。支援するぞ。
覚悟はできているようだな。こちらも本気で行かせてもらうぞ。
You guys are
どこまでやる？
much of a threat to this team.
思い通りにさせる。
Ooh, good trick there.
報いだ。
Yeah. Triple debuff her in return for her debuffing you.
下がるのだ。
Trick.
返してやろう。
Man steals some parts.
こっちだ。
まだ終われない。
ここは私が。俺が相手だ。
Well. Here we go.
危ない。
こいつは痛いよ。
さあ撃ってこい。
Poisoned and on fire and stunning. We just kinda wreck your shit. But you keep mirroring all of it back upon us.
解き放つ。
そうする。
イカズチよ。
But you can't seem to reflect the stuns.
ここは私が倒。
Eventually, have to run out of power points.
狙い通りだ。ぬるい。
Mind control is a problem. Nobody trusts anyone. I don't know about that. Mind control would still be a problem.
隙を見せる。
You wouldn't want your mind controlled.
まだまずいな。見るがよい。こしゃくな。当然の結果だな。
Especially by random strangers who don't have your best interests at heart.
仲間は一人も失わねえ。
着きましたよ。
立ちふさがるなら排除する。後ろから助ける。
Bonk.
これは天命なのだ。よりお役に立てそうです。
Alright.
見ているのだ。
So. Another relatively easy fight. I don't trust it. I don't trust it.
見事だ。アレイン殿。
なぜ誰も解放を望んでいないなどと偽ったんだ。
偽りではない。かつてゼノイラが我が国を蹂躙した時、私は徹底的に最後の一人となろうと。民たちも神聖なる土地を守るため命を賭して耐え抜くと誓ってくれた。だが籠城が半年1年と続くと苦しみに耐えかねた民たちは私の息子をさらい私に幸福を強要した。
まさかそんな。
そしてゼノイラに言われるがまま息子を殺して差し出した。服従の証として。
なんてことを。
私は処刑を覚悟していたがゼノイラはそのまま私に統治を任せた。私の怒りと絶望を利用したのだろう。恐ろしい奴らだ。私は民が選んだ通りにした。そう 彼らが選んだのは服従。
思い出した。フォドキア様、私小さい頃にあなたにお会いしたことがあるわ。ご子息とも一緒に遊んだことがある。あの時のあなたはとてもまっすぐで、物もわからぬ子供の私たちに漁師のあるべき姿を熱心に語ってくださった。
そうか。あなたは美しくなられた。息子のもとへ行く時が来たようだ。
Denied. Get in the army. I need more people to guard towns.
死ぬのはまだ早い。疲れ。
Yes. Yes. I need more of those. Oh my gosh. I need a sack filled with them. But I also need to save up 200 so I can finally upgrade my last thing, and then I need them for other things too. But man, we finally got the hand mirrors. How many of them do you think they'll sell me? Is it as many as I can buy? I hope it's as many as I can buy. I've got so many characters to fix up. I do have a team that can take this out. Kind of an unexpected team to do the job, too. Wow. Let's see.
ようこそいらっしゃいました。お
Hmm.
好きな料理をご注文ください。
Whitefish, huh? Sure, why not? Yes.
きっとお気に召しますよ。
I thought you guys didn't have any food and were starving. Well, what's this then? What are those berries?
美味しい。これも美味しいぞ。
What, you're gonna leave the head?
ぜひま。
ようこそお越しくださいました。どうぞご自由にご覧ください。
Stardust glasses? Wow.
またお越しく。
Follow-up skills do more damage. That's actually a very good one. Ah, that's all my money. I spent it on one thing. I spent all my money in one place. But you gotta buy the Sapphire Pendant. If you could only buy one thing, it has to be the Sapphire Pendant, doesn't it? They're so good. When you find yourself wondering, who should you give it to? Everyone, anyone. Probably something I should figure out between streams. Your team cuts. I'm gonna give it to you. You have impressed me in the past. You can probably make good use of it. Don't have time to hit this one up tonight, but tomorrow. Okay, that's gonna be a big battle. I don't know what's gonna happen exactly there, but that's gonna be a big fight. We have 2 other directions we can go, though. But we should probably stop here for today. Do actually there is something we can do. Let's look through our rapports. We have so many. I'm tired of ones with a lane. Let's hit all the ones that don't have him. I don't know what you're talking about. It seems like about 80% of the knights in this world are women. They're so used to being on horseback. They even get drunk while still on horseback. And in full armor. Alright, let's see. Who else we got? Nina and Monica. Sure, what are you two gonna talk about? Oh, you're painting again. Where am I mixed up? She created a living rooster with paint. Look, the chicken appeared out of nowhere. Let's see. Virginian leave. Sure. Why not? Without the Japanese voice acting to go on, it's even harder to tell how much they've dicked with the translation. That exchange feels pretty messed with. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Sure. Ah, yes. Dinner with the owl. It's just a pile of dead mice. Okay. Sure. If the ice is on the edge of breaking, then it's not that cold. Holes in the snow? How does that happen? Yeah, you probably shouldn't be wearing metal. You should probably wear something warm. Lunatics. Alright, I guess that should be it for today. Let's hit up one more. Sure, one more. This is one character I was very much not considering, but why not? Who knows? Ugh. Eh. Alright. Until next time and every time. We will carry on tomorrow and probably at the rate we're going be almost done with Albion. Tomorrow. Probably. Anyway, this is Hadriex. Signing off. Good night. Oh, man. Ugh.